Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Art of War video. Today we're going to be going over all the strategies I used to get to almost level 3000 in 9 days. Not quite though. Where are we at? We're still 48 levels away. So, starting off, hunts are going to be your, the easiest way to farm gold. Not to mention you get 500 gems a day. As soon as you get the Heim here, you want to use him as soon as possible on those levels. You're going to get an extra coin for every minion you destroy, and it's going to be almost double once you level them up. The reason why you want to complete those as soon as possible every day is when you complete your regular levels, I couldn't find a pattern, so I can't tell you when they reset. But after completing so many levels, they will automatically reset. And doing those twice in a day, we're talking 1,000 gems. If you're watching videos for all of them, probably about 2.5 to 3 million gold. And even if you're not watching videos, it's probably going to be like 900,000 to 1 million. So complete those before you do any of your levels every day. Because 1,000 gems extra, that's pretty nice. Now this is something I didn't do because I wanted to make a few videos on the 4-star openings. But if I could go back, the only thing I would do initially is a recruit 30. You want to do that till you get a full 8-star squad. All rares, commons. I only recommend archers out of the commons. I know some people use catapults, but I don't like those. Any troops that you don't like that are common, just, fuse them. I do not fuse archers. Let's see if we can get a little luck right now. I already fused all the good stuff. Come on, paladins. Scholars. We don't really use scholars. But for the first 2 to 4 weeks, however long it takes you to max out a rare army, I would say only go that route. Not to mention, you can get heroes here. And this is where I got both of my copies of the Heim. So this is just an opinion for tip number 3. I know a lot of people, I've read a lot of reviews, a lot of comments that people, they don't want to play the game anymore because of commercials. Just don't watch commercials then. I mean, pressing this, just trying and trying again, you're going to get infinitely more coins than if you're just not playing the game. I'm going to do a test tomorrow. I'm going to take a picture of how many coins we have. Of course, if we hit any of those coin levels, I have to watch the commercials for those, so we'll have to disregard that. But for all the headhunts and all the standard levels, I'm not going to watch any commercials tomorrow. We're going to take a before and after picture of the gold stack. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I know it's going to be infinitely better than if I didn't play the game at all. So if you really like the game and the commercials are holding you back, just play it without them. Yeah. That's just that's more of an opinion tip. Alright. So, we were talking about this. I can't tell you exactly which troops to use. I can just tell you, so far, in my opinion, guards, swordsmen, and bombers are worthless. I recommend converting all of them. Just in my experience, I mean, you're going to get a lot of paladins, a lot of the undead soldiers. You're going to want to fill up your army with those. So in my opinion, first chance you can, get rid of your guards and soldiers. Yeah, they're just, even at level 8, they were pretty weak. Their sus was weak. So formation matters so much. This is not a game where you just send out your most powerful troops and they win battles. You want to have a good amount of tanks in the rear as well as the front. There are, what are they called? They're called Ghost Assassins. I don't remember what they look like. I think they're, yes. Ghost Assassins, they instantly teleport behind. And if all your ranged troops are in the very back, they're just going to eat through them. This is going to take quite a try for us. Switching your hero position, you'll be surprised at just how much of a difference it can make. You know, just find out where your hero is surviving the longest in each of the 3 available positions. And early on, if you're using a low-level hero like I am, I think it's important to have a really good troop aura. I mean, this aura is amazing. I'm still thinking about using him again, but we got lucky enough to get this legendary. He has a pretty amazing aura as well. This is probably the better aura right now. That aura is crazy. 11% attack, 11% attack speed, and 21% movement speed. Awesome stuff right now. I want a level 15 Wukong more than anything. I did a PvP battle, PvP battle with this player that was over 100k lower power than I was. And he had a level 15 Wukong, and he just smashed my army by himself. Like, a good amount of my army, not the entire one. So, Arena, this is just my opinion. It's not a strategic tip, but I would say just take all layups starting out. You're going to want these rewards. On the side, there's a lot of good ones. You don't get any for losses. Of course, you want to rank up later, but early on, you know, just take people you're going to smash into the ground. They don't need to fight back. Moving on. I took notes. Sorry if it sounds all crazy. A real quick side note. I got a new microphone. My wife is teaching me how to use Audacity. She just recently learned how to use it, and it sounds amazing. So I am going to copy her strategy on that. This is the second to last video that'll sound this way. I have one AFK Arena video for today as well. Sound quality is going to greatly improve. Alright, where was I? Initially, you want to fill up every slot. It's quantity over quality starting, meaning it is better to have all 4 stars in the 49 slots than to have like 5 or 6 8 stars. So do not click combine all. I highly recommend never clicking recall all and combine all. I mean, towards the end you can do that, but early on you just want to keep everything even. You know, you want to, I mean, we're starting to have a lot of 8 stars, but you want to keep everything 4 star, 5 star. Don't rush into an 8 star. I did that early on, and it's going to be horrible for you. You're just going to feel so demoralized because you'll have spent a lot of resources, and yeah, you'll just get smashed. It's no fun. So try to keep them all even if possible. And honestly, early on, I think it's probably best to stay away from your 1-star legendaries. You know, you're going to want to throw a legendary out there right away. And that's if your team is, you know, 5 or 6 stars. Even though it's a legendary, it's going to be really weak. This is the final tip. You're going to get a lot of gems. Especially early on, but even after you've been playing the game for a while, if you're consistently playing the game, you're going to get a minimum of 50,000 gems a month. You're going to want to spend them right away. You're possibly going to want to spend them on the recruit camp. I recommend never messing with the recruit camp. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying wait for Lucky Wheel. The Lucky Wheel ratio was insane. I watched my wife spend 30,000 gems on the Lucky Wheel. You get a ton of the legendary hero you want. Not to mention, you get a bunch of scrolls for this legendary heroes for the recruit camp. Or wait for some special events. Even this one right here is pretty good. You figure, alright, the first one's 300, and then after that it's 600. I don't know if it's, if you ever get another 300, but then hypothetically, the most you'll ever have to spend for a legendary is 7,200 gems. That's the most you would have to spend. I recommend this against this over Lucky Wheel. I really think that's what we should wait for. But who knows when the next Lucky Wheel is going to be. But wait for any type of special event that's going on. It's just my personal opinion. Don't ever mess with this. I mean, if you have the 10% off, it's only 2,000 gems. It's a little bit cheaper, but I don't see it being a good deal. This is my opinion. I'm only 9 days in. That opinion may change, but this is what's got me here so far. This is what's going to get me to 6,000, probably in under a month. I thank you all for watching. Good luck playing Art of War. I believe it's Legions. It is a lot of fun. If you haven't picked it up yet, give it a try. Y'all have a great day.